How many of you guys have read Harry Potter? Raise your hands. How about Twilight? And girls, yeah. And how about Hunger Games? Okay. All of these books fall under the category of young adult novels, which are books that fall between children and adult fiction. Young adult novels have brought a great change to fiction and literature for readers young and old. In my speech, I'm going to explain how each of these series represent what is happening in young adult fiction today. They have brought people closer together, which is seen in Harry Potter, expanded the readership to adults and have set trends, exemplified by the Twilight series, and have a diverse future, which is seen with the Hunger Games series. You're a wizard, Harry. These 4 words from the first Harry Potter book by J.K. Rowling sparked the interest of children, young adults, and adults all over the world. I read an article from the Commercial Appeal by Richard J. Alley from June 2009 called Popularity of Harry Potter series has 2 generations reading. It explained how Harry Potter has linked the generations. I've seen this personally in my own life because my father read the entire series out loud to my sisters and I. It inspired me to read the series myself and has given us a connection despite the generation gap. The Telegraph's article, Harry Potter by the Numbers, from July 2011 by James Lanco, tells us that 450 million copies of Harry Potter have been sold worldwide in 67 different languages. This shows that Harry Potter has connected the world as well as the generations. Harry Potter introduced the world to young adult novels, but Stephanie Meyer's Twilight series has gotten people hooked. Not just young adults, but adults as well. I actually had a math teacher in 9th grade. He read the Twilight series and loved it. It was crazy. But while reading the article, Young Adult Novels Heating Up the Charts by Meredith Goldstein from last November, I found that Little Brown Book's Senior Vice President for Young Readers, Megan Tingley, agrees. Twilight has intensified the young adult novel craze, especially for adults. And 6 years after Twilight first came out, publishing agencies have restructured themselves to focus on their young adult sales. And bookstores like Barnes & Noble have special sections just for paranormal teen romance books. So from books to movies to television, we see that the impact of Meyer's series and the vampire obsession that has hit this country. We thought vampires were it until teenagers started killing each other. I'm of course talking about The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. The Hunger Games have become just as popular as Twilight, and for young adults and adults, even though it's completely different. Goldstein tells us that 1.3 million hardcover copies were sold of Collins' 3rd book, Mockingjay. And on the Amazon Kindle bestseller list, all 3 books have been ranked above The Help and Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. The Hunger Games exemplifies key elements that Goldstein says are in most young adult novels, which is an egocentric point of view, meaning that the point of view of the book is in the here and now, and there's not very much reflection on actions that appeals to most people.
1 minute.
The Hunger Games shows that it's not all vampires and romance, and that there's a diverse future for young adult fiction. I've told you about 3 book series that shows you what young adult novels have done with readers. Harry Potter has linked the world and the generations, Twilight has hooked adults and started a crazy vampire trend, and the Hunger Games have showed the attractiveness of young adult novels and a diverse future ahead. Thank you.